Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Hamza from Thehamzasaab.com, and in today's video, we're going to be making a choir hip-hop beat using only Logic Pro stock plugins. Let's get into this video. If you're interested in music production tips and tricks and other related content, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you won't miss out on the next video. And with that being said, let's get into this beat. All right, guys, I'm gonna set the BPM to 90. Now that I've set the BPM, we're gonna go to Instrument, Alchemy. I'm gonna look through the choir sounds real quick and find something that works. So when I do find one, I'm gonna create a quick melody or chord progression. And once I have that, I'm gonna create two separate tracks for you. One is gonna have some effects on it, one will not, because I want you to be able to spot the difference. So I just came up with a quick chord progression. I went with the Choir of Darkness. I put it under shrill. Now this is gonna be the version without any effects or adjustments, okay? I think like the reverb on delay is like too much. Like I had to literally mute it right now so like it stops because it will keep on going. Now this is going to be the version with the effects and adjustments. So I went to Alchemy, I adjusted the reverb time, I adjusted the release, the attack, also adjusted some of the black filter. I went to the EQ section, I changed it in these areas here. I added some overdrive on it with 5.0 dB. I went to Space Designer, I put the choir hall, and I also added a compressor at the bright vocal with the vintage VCA. Now this is going to be the version with the effects. It's so much better. You're able to distinguish between the notes. There's not that much reverb going on or release. Nice. Now that we have that, I might go to Alchemy one more time, either add a piano or choir in the upper ranges. All right, guys, so I duplicated the Choir of Darkness onto another track because I wanted to have the same exact effects. And I went to the Tata Arps and I put it under Tatum. And then I changed the EQ in these areas here. That's how it sounds all together. Nice. And now I'm gonna go to Alchemy one more time and try to find one more instrument. All right, guys, so originally I wanted to go to Alchemy, try to find one more instrument, but to be honest with you, I couldn't really find something that worked. So in the meantime, I decided to add a bass line. So I went to Sampler, I turned on filter 1 and filter 2, upped up the drive and resolution, changed it from poly to mono. I changed the EQ in this area here. I added a sub bass with the factory default, and this is what we have right now. Nice. And now that we have that, I'm going to go to Alchemy one more time and try to find something to add in the upper regions. All right, guys, so I went to Alchemy. I went to gentle sound bells. I went with the regular signs. I did change the delay, also changed the decay on there as well. I went to the EQ section. I changed these areas here. I added some overdrive on it with 4.75 dB. Also added a compressor with the vintage VCA. Let's hear it all together right now. Nice. And now that we have that, we're gonna add in some drums. I'm gonna hit the plus icon, click create electronic drum kit, scroll all the way down to kit pieces. I'm gonna look for a hi-hat that works. So when I do find one, I'm gonna add a straight line of 8th note hi-hats. Once I add the other drum elements like the snare, kick, and open hat, that's when I'm gonna go back and adjust the hi-hat pattern. All right, guys, I'm gonna go with the hi-hat 2 Solaris. It's a very serious moment, guys. I'm about to test my Picasso. Boom. Oh, that was so bad. All right, let me fix it. Let me loop that real quick. All right, let's hear it together with the hi-hat. And now that we have that, we're gonna add in a snare. Command D to duplicate that. Instead of a hi-hat, we're gonna look for a snare. All right, guys, so I just finished putting in the snare, but this time I went with a different direction. I'm gonna play it first, and then I'm gonna break it down. All right, so I'm gonna break it down for you guys to show you how I created it. So we have two separate tracks and they're both playing the rim trapdoor. This one here, where this one note hits, you're gonna have a Space Designer on it with the factory default. The other one will not have the Space Designer on there, but it will have a ghost note where the other note hits with the Space Designer, and you're gonna have a break in the beginning of it. So let's hear it all together one more time. And that's how you get that effect. And now that we have that, we're gonna add in some kicks. Before I record the kicks, I took off one of the rims because it was interfering with the pattern. I'm gonna record in the Twilight Drop kick right now. All right, guys, so I just finished adjusting the kick pattern. I also added some overdrive with 0.75 dB. Let's hear it all together. Nice. And now that we have that, we're gonna adjust the pattern on the hi-hats. All right, guys, so I just finished adjusting the hi-hat pattern. I kept it pretty simple on this one. Just a bunch of 16th notes everywhere. So you have some here, some here, some here, some at the very end to complement the kicks. I duplicated the track, pan one all the way to the left, pan one all the way to the right. Let's hear it all together right now. Nice. And now that we have that, we're gonna arrange the beat. Easiest way to do that, guys, Command A, Command R, repeat it all over. I'm gonna start deleting and shifting things around, and I'll be back with the final result. All right, guys, so I just finished coming up with a quick arrangement. You have the choir coming in at first, then you have it joined by the ta-ta, arps, and the bass line. You have all the drums coming in together except the kick. Then we bring in the kick, and then we strip away all the drums, and then we bring in all the drums together. Let's hear it right now. This one has like that Drake So Far Gone feeling. This is pretty nice. And now we bring in the drums, except the kick. I love that snare. Then we get rid of the drums and introduce the gentle sound bells. And that's the beat all wrapped up, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell. Also, leave a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section below and let us know what you want to see, because I want to provide you with the best possible value. I'm also available on social media at Thehamzasaab on Instagram, on Twitter, and Facebook. Links in the description. Have a wonderful day, guys.